Breaking news coming in this time from Virar in Mumbai. Tensions have exploded in Virar after a North Indian auto driver is allegedly thrashed by MNS workers, MNS and Shiv Sena workers. Why? Because he refused to speak in Marathi. Just to give you some background about this particular incident, a few days ago at the Virar station premises, a dispute broke out between the auto driver and a two-wheeler rider over the Marathi language. The auto driver was, in that particular video, was seen threatening the youth and opposing communication in Marathi. Now, he even forced the youth to speak in Bhojpuri and Hindi at that point of time. But this driver, he was later reportedly forced to apologize on video by the MNS and the Shiv Sena workers. But the big questions still remain, and this is, and we are asking this question as part of our NDTV campaign. Is this a case of linguistic chauvinism in the name of Marathi pride, or did the driver cross a line of disrespect? In a city which has been built by the migrants and nurtured by Marathi culture, where do we draw the line between identity and intimidation? All right, my colleague Sujata Dwivedi joins us to get us more on this. Sujata, this is not an isolated incident that we are witnessing in Mumbai, in Maharashtra. But the big question is, are the political parties using the language as a weapon to assert dominance in this, already fragile social mix that exists in Mumbai?
Certainly, and this entire incident, it also raises question about the mob justice, as well as how the rickshaw driver was threatened. He was beaten up and later asked to apologize with regards to the regional identity, as well as the language imposition that we have been seeing happening in Maharashtra, and especially in Mumbai and its surrounding regions, in Thane and this time in Palghar's Virar. Now, this entire incident started a few days ago when a rickshaw driver, as usual, was riding his rickshaw, and that is when a bike tried overtaking him, and the person who was sitting on the bike, Bhavesh Padolia, was traveling with his sister, and later both the parties are from Uttar Pradesh, yet Marathi, the language became a problem here, and now when we know that the rickshaw driver tried replying in a rude manner, and that is how it did not, it was met with anger by the UBT workers, and this defiance has somewhere led to the rickshaw driver being beaten up by the Shiv Sena UBT workers. And they also stated Uday Jadhav, who happens to be the Virar regional head of Shiv Sena UBT, he, while giving a statement, stated that this is how people will be dealt with if they disrespect Maharashtra, if they disrespect the language, and this is the real Shiv Sena style. Now, clearly we know that, since the last few days we have been seeing violence happening on the name of language and its imposition in Mumbai, and this time it is not only from MNS but also from Shiv Sena UBT workers, which has become a tool, to force people and justify the act of, mobbing onto him and asking that particular person to speak in Marathi because they live in Maharashtra. So this has been taken note of, and we know that a complaint has been registered, but have there been any arrest yet or not? That is, however, not being confirmed by the authorities yet. But again, we see that language imposition is turning out to be a problem, where this time it was not even, a fight between a person who is a Maharashtrian, but in fact, the entire controversy started with two people, two parties, both belonging from Uttar Pradesh. They are surviving here in Mumbai as migrants, and yet the Marathi language became a problem. And this time it was the interference of the Shiv Sena UBT workers, which turned out to be even more violent. They went on to hit, and they even recorded a video of asking the rickshaw driver to apologize. And if he doesn't, and next time if he does any such act of disrespecting the language, he'll be dealt with even more violence, is what they threaten him of.
Well, is this about language, or is it about flexing political muscle ahead of all the local elections? Well, only time can tell. Sujata Dwivedi, thank you very much for getting us all those details about that story.